We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Stepping up now, Jeimer Candelario, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman, Jeimer.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Right side, hit hard. LeMahieu's got it, and that's out number 1. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, someone that's been struggling a bit is Jonathan Schoop. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Previous history with Luis Severino, not great. He's 1 for 8. 0-2 the count to Maybin now. Severino has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
1 ball.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Up next steps Christin Stewart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers, 10 RBIs. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. Tigers nothing. Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Matthew Boyd gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Strike thrower, not afraid to go in and challenge hitters. He's kind of what a manager would like to have. You know what you're going to get with Matthew Boyd. He's not afraid to throw the fastball or his breaking stuff over the plate. Sneaky, really good pitcher.
So digging in now, Tyler Wade. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Tyler Wade.
And the pitch. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry, they're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Oh, 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. In his career, Judge begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. Still no score. Here's C.J. Cron now, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. One and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
At the plate now, Clint Frazier, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Frazier was once employed by the team he's trying to beat in this one. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story.
Torres.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
That's a ball.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Ready with another 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Jansen.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Voit.
Now at the plate, Voit. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Voit playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
2-0 count, the pitch. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Aaron Hicks would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. From the stretch.
0-1.
The 0-1 delivery.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Voit, the runner at first with 2 gone. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. In now, Austin Romine. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
Austin Romine.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah.
Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
At the plate, Dawel Lugo. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to short. This could be 2. 1 there to Voit in time for the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go as the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. LeMahieu shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One hit's all they get. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. So stepping in, Danny Jansen, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. The pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He pulls this one into right. Frazier is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Number 29.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Gio Urshela. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0. And he misses 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 2-2.
3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. Next up for Detroit, Cameron Maybin.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at 3rd. The throw into 2nd. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
The designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
0-2, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, number 14.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th, and that means Christin Stewart will dig in at the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Two and one after the foul ball there. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
DJ LeMahieu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Schoop. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball upstairs.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Torres will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Grounded to short, reined in. He'll go to Schoop at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1 through 4, still tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Cron.
Now here's the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Coming on for it is Hicks. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Second base, Jonathan Schoop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Schoop comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Clint Frazier.
Stepping into the box, Clint Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Aye.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Next for New York, Luke Voit.
The first baseman, Luke Voit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball in.
The 1-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Nope.
And that misses 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Ready now, Aaron Hicks looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. At the plate, Austin Romine. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Austin Romine.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
On he pops it up. LeMahieu onto the grass. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guys are bored with a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, where you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Popped up. Voit has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike. Hey.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. There's one. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Digging in once again, Tyler Wade. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Schoop is there, and quickly there are 2 away.
the batter, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch on the way, and that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So striding in, Cameron Maybin. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Now the pitch. And Maybin comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Striding in, Miguel Cabrera. A hit in 2 tries so far. And the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is on the move. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Now in the box, Christin Stewart. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. He's got it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-2.
Nope. That's inside.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And he gets ahead 0-1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Xiaoqing Chang comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Xiaoqing Chang.
First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. First and second here with nobody out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Standing in now, Luke Voit. Little chopper back to the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batter, number 12.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Danny Jansen, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Comes set. The 0-1. Popped him up. Candelario over to his right. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Yankees leave them loaded. We are still scoreless. Ready to begin the 8th. Coming to the plate now, C.J. Cron. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. So far this season, Cron is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing by Cron, and it's hammered out to left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Gave him 7 pretty good innings here, but he'll head to the dugout in line for a loss. Jonathan Holder is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. high in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2-0.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Digging in, Austin Romine. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Dawel Lugo. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third.
Now batting. Third baseman.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Jeimer Candelario. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Urshela will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 1-0 Detroit. Buck Farmer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Buck Farmer.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tyler Wade. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. Pitch is popped up. Romine is there. One away.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Sliced hard on the ground. Schoop has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 8 full. Tigers lead this one 1-0. Luis Cessa enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Luis Cessa.
Next for the Tigers, Cameron Maybin. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 2-2 one more time. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
3-2 pitch. Hard liner to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
At the plate now, Miguel Cabrera, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And there he goes towards second. Just hung in there on that one. The next 3-2. He's running again. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 14.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christin Stewart. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The first baseman,
C.J. Cron will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 2-2 pitch.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the third out. One left for Detroit, but they're on top 1-0. Joe Jimenez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Torres. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder, Jimenez. A right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. And it misses. 3-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Miguel Andujar will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Last chance for the Yankees. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Detroit Tigers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Xiaoqing Chang gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Luis Severino is saddled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Joe Jimenez records the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight.